Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I am doing a Bible journaling process for you with Kelly new set. It's over on the Illustrated Faith site. I am going to link it below, but she has this cute set with all of these tickets, some word fetty, some suitcases. They're called promise tickets, and they're so cute because they kind of look like tickets where they would be boarding pass tickets, whether it's a cruise or a plane. And I know a lot of us are not doing any traveling, but I thought they were so cute to put together. So let me just show you a couple of them. So promise tickets, there's cute sayings like ticket to bravery, ticket to joy, unspeakable, ticket to salvation. She also had some blank ones, ticket to victory, love, a couple of these baggage ones. Love, love, love this. Perfect colors to go along with Illustrated Faith's kit. These are so cute. I love all the rainbow goodness in here as well. So I went ahead and I went in and I fussy cutted lots of them so I can just work through them during the month. These are so bright and colorful. I love all this word fetty that she includes. You know, I love to add those to my tabs and a couple other blank ones. And today I am actually going to focus on the ticket to forgiveness. So let me put these aside now that we looked at them all. And I'm going to open up my Bible to 1st of John 1:9. So let me read the verse to you of where I'll be focusing my journaling. It's going to be verse 9, and it says, "If we say we have no sin, we are deceiving ourselves, and the truth is not in us. But if we confess our sin, he is faithful and righteous to forgive our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. If we say we have not sinned, we make him a liar, and his word is not in us." And if we just read this here, it says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just and will forgive our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. And this, of course, is talking in 1st of John. It's talking about fellowship with God and us forgiving our sins to God. But we also carry sins that have to do with our fellow neighbors or, you know, people that we know. And this type of forgiveness also can be baggage. And as I was doing my studying, what the Spirit really spoke to me, or what really pressed into me, is that we have all of this unforgiveness or all of this baggage of relationships that we like to carry, and we don't let it go. We don't put it down. We don't lay it at the cross. And let's be honest, this is the type of baggage that weighs us down, and it impedes us from growing closer to God. So I'm just gonna kind of make a page that kind of shows, that kind of illustrates that, where we have all of this baggage that we have from unforgiveness, and forgiveness, that ticket to forgiveness is what he's giving us. If we confess that, he takes that all away. And so I'm going to illustrate that. So I am going to go ahead and take care of this page, and let's see how it turns out. Let's dig. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am pulling out the pieces that I want, and these are the pieces that I think I am going to use in my page. So because of this, I've also pulled out some colors, and all of these colors kind of similarly go here, but I want to pick colors that are going to pop on my page. So I think I'm going to go with this teal. I think I'm going to go with these three, and I'm going to skip this orange and this purple. I'm going to put all of my pieces aside. It's kind of easy to lay out your page when you've already fussy cut everything. And I want to build like a cluster, but I want to build a cute background as well. So I have all of my colors laid out. I'm also going to grab some plastic. I will be using this stencil from the Big Story Kit too later on. But meanwhile, I'm going to use the back of this plastic so I can do some journaling, and I'll pull these colors. I'll be using a contour brush to get these colors on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer them just like so, because I think that's a very pretty combination color there. And I'm also going to grab one of my journaling pens and I am going to outline my verse. So let me just grab the back of this, test it out. Let me outline my verse here. Here we go. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and righteous to forgive our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Perfect. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just make some little stars here. A little star cluster so it draws the attention to my verse. And I like doing this part first because if I do this part first, then I am sure not to cover it too much. So then I'm going to go ahead and draw out. Now, two of these are iridescent colors. Iridescent gelatos are my favorite because they show up beautifully on the paper. I know some people are afraid of the shimmer, but honestly the shimmer is really not that much. So I am just going to take this and in circular motion build up that color right over here. So I think I have enough of that. So I'm going to go ahead and then put this right over top of there. This color is Ice Pear, and the one that I use first is Metallic Mint. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that with my brush and rub it in as well. And this is just building some color onto my background. Love, love, love that. And now I'm going to take this color. This is Watermelon. Now this is not an iridescent color, but it's really pretty. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that color for last, and I'm gonna build on the other two colors in the other areas first. Because I only have one contour brush with me, I won't have to clean it off, so I'm just gonna use the colors I have first. So I'm gonna do another color corner over here, build that color up. And I just rub it on real easy, quick. Building up that color. I love that they mix well too. It's kind of a creamy texture. And I love that with this brush, it doesn't tear the paper. It creates a very beautiful creamy layer. I just love gelatos, especially on this big illustrating Bible. I feel like the paper is perfect for it. I'm just making another corner. Go. Probably just pick up a little bit more green there. And then I'm gonna grab some green and layer here as well. And you can also do this as well, but you see how that came on a little heavy? That's why I like to kind of scrub it on some plastic backing. You can do this on a non-stick craft mat as well. Grabbing this, and now it's looking like I got a lot of color on this page, but I kind of like it. Lots of it will be covered up anyways, but I kind of like that I have lots of color on this background, so everything will pop nicely. So that's what I have so far. I did 3 corners, and we're gonna go with that. Okay, so now I am going to kind of rub off some of that color, and I'm gonna pick up this red. And the red is actually not showing very well, so I'm gonna switch it up and go with this tangerine color. There we go. That is coming on a little strong there, but just gonna add little layers of that, not too much of it. This whole corner would be covered up, so I'm not too worried about that. So there we are, just a little bit of that color. It made a little muddy effect there, but all of that is going to be covered up. So now I have my tickets. One of the things that I do want to do is I want to go ahead and pop out the colors that I am going to use and punch those out. Perfect. And forgiveness. So let me layer these up and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is my finished page. I titled it, let me flip this over. This is my finished page. I titled it Let Go. And on these other tickets that I have, I actually just realized I missed a ticket. I put words like lay it down, so we can lay down our baggage, freedom, baggage, just things to help me remind myself that this is stuff that we need to let go. I did a little bit of journaling. Unforgiveness holds us down. Number 2, unforgiveness is baggage we cannot take on this journey to get closer to God. And 3, forgiveness is a ticket to happiness. And so if you see, I had a little oopsie. I don't know how, but I got some water on some of my images, and that's okay too. Sometimes that happens. I still think it's a beautiful page. To me, it's still meaningful and things happen, so that's fine. I'm just gonna add a little bit of washi to that one. So what I do is I take my washi, I fold it in half, right, and then kind of make it a little, I make it ring through here. I thought blue would be a pretty contrasting color. Just gonna bring it in through here and then fold it up. And there we go. So now they all have a little tag. And that is it. That's my finished page. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, guys. God bless.